Muslims do not eat pork. This is a well-known fact. But the real reason behind it is much more complicated. To understand it better, we need to look at it from a religious, medical, cultural and customary perspective. The Quranic rule. The main reason is religious. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, clearly prohibits the eating of pork. Surah al-Baqarah, verse 173 reads, "It is forbidden for you to eat dead animals, blood, the flesh of pigs and what has not been sacrificed in the name of Allah." This is a definite command that needs no further explanation. However, the interesting thing here is, why is pork forbidden and not other animals? Hygiene and health issues. In ancient times, pigs were considered unclean animals, because they lived in dirty environments and ate everything, including garbage and excrement. Eating pork in unsanitary conditions can lead to many dangerous diseases. Even today, pork can contain pathogens such as tapeworms, E. coli bacteria or influenza viruses. Therefore, the prohibition of eating pork can be seen as a way to protect public health. Pork and religious culture. Not only Islam, but also Judaism prohibits eating pork. This is related to living conditions in the Middle East, where raising pigs is very difficult because it requires a lot of water and food, which are not easy to find in the desert. In addition, pigs do not have the same labor value as other animals such as sheep, goats or camels, leading to their unpopularity. The concept of uncleanness. In the Islamic religion, pigs are considered unclean animals. Allah clearly stated in the Quran, "You are forbidden to eat pork because it is unclean." Since then, pigs have been considered dirty both physically and spiritually, causing many people to not want to eat it. Modern clean and delicious thinking. Today, despite the development of food preservation and processing technology, many Muslims still abstain from pork because it has become an indispensable part of their cultural and religious identity. Other dietary regulations in Islam. Muslims follow the principles of halal, lawful, and avoid haram, forbidden, including not eating blood, animals that die naturally, predatory animals, alcohol, and addictive substances. These rules are not only based on religious beliefs but also have a basis in protecting health and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Muslims abstain from eating pork not only for religious reasons but also for historical, cultural and health factors. This helps them preserve traditions, protect health and live in accordance with the spirit of their religion. Blood, absolutely no use. Muslims strongly abstain from eating or drinking animal blood. They believe that blood is the most impure part of the body, containing many bacteria and toxins. Furthermore, during the halal slaughter process, the blood must be completely drained from the animal to ensure the meat is clean and safe. Eating meat with blood, such as rare steak, is considered unhygienic and taboo. Therefore, you will never see blood pudding in a Muslim meal, as it is absolutely forbidden. Animals that die naturally, do not eat except in the name of Allah. Muslims also abstain from eating meat from animals that die naturally, for unknown reasons such as illness, accident or old age. This is to avoid the risk of disease and to ensure that the animal is slaughtered according to religious rites. The slaughter must be performed by a Muslim and the name of Allah must be mentioned before the slaughter, ensuring that the animal is slaughtered legally and safely. Therefore, any animal that dies without invoking the name of Allah is not allowed to be eaten. Alcohol, no place for drunkenness. Alcoholic beverages such as beer and wine are forbidden in Islam because they cause loss of self-control and hinder prayer. According to the Quran, alcohol is the impurity of the work of Satan, meaning that drinking alcohol is considered immoral. Muslim countries are often very strict about this. Some even banning the consumption of alcohol. Carnivores do not touch the predator. Muslims do not eat the meat of predatory animals such as dogs, cats, tigers, leopards or birds of prey such as eagles and hawks. These animals usually hunt by killing and eating them alive, making them considered unclean. Therefore, dishes made from dog or cat meat do not appear in the Muslim community, because they are considered non-halal and inhumane. Animals sacrificed to other gods, only Allah is worthy. Another thing is that Muslims are not allowed to eat the meat of animals sacrificed to gods other than Allah. This is an important rule to affirm that Allah is the only supreme being. If the animal is slaughtered not in the name of Allah or is used for other worship rituals, its meat is forbidden. Intoxicants, the mind must always be sober. Drugs, marijuana, opium and stimulants are also forbidden in Islam because they cause loss of control, addiction and destruction of both the body and the mind. Islam aims at a healthy lifestyle and a sober mind. So the use of addictive substances would be contrary to the principles of healthy living. Beautiful living of Muslims. Summary. Muslims not only abstain from eating pork but also avoid foods such as blood, animals that die naturally, alcohol, meat of predators, and intoxicants. These rules are not only religious commands but also a way to protect health and maintain morality, helping them to live healthily and respect spiritual values.